Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back. The Great Rebuild, episode 2. We're on the grind for this bond. Let's get it. Now, after a few flips I did preceding last episode that I didn't record because I'm doing the same thing, and you know what I'm doing with these flips. My bank was roughly at about 1.7 mil at the start of this episode. I made about 700k in my off time, and I wasn't recording just from them flips. So we ended at 1 mil bank last time, on about 1.7 now. So we are getting there. We are definitely getting there. But it was also time for me to get some major levels, as I was like sick and tired of running around the fucking map. But honestly, like, it's bad enough, like I said, being in free to play, having to run around free to play maps as well. It's depressing. So we've got some mage levels for the teleports, because with no teleports, free to play is like pulling teeth. And I've walked so much in this game since the start of it. Like, my quads are like fucking boulders. I could probably squat Jad, like, seriously. The first thing I decided to kill for my mage was imps, and there's a few reasons for that. The first being, they have real good drops. I mean, each bead is 500 to 1k each, I'm pretty sure, so full inventory ends up being like 20-ish k, so it's really not bad money at all. After my first load of these, I just literally went straight to do the imp catcher, because I was pretty much really close to it. It was just free magic XP, so that jumped me up a little bit and saved me some time. But I heard a lot about the ogre warriors that you in the crosshair cave, so I decided to start that quest and just take a trip over there as well to see if it would be, you know, worth my time staying there, because they drop rune helmets, rune kite shields, so it sounded like it would be pretty viable. However, I soon realised that I probably had been a little hasty, as it took me quite literally about 4 minutes to kill one of these warriors with mage. It just wasn't. It was ridiculous. It was like throwing paper towels at it. It was just pathetic. It was just a waste. So it was back over to the good old hill giants, where I stayed there till I was faced with a mage, got me on fire spell, and I continued my bone collection, feeling like my fucking Denzel in this bitch. In this next clip, I'm going to show you, pay attention to how when I go to check the plate leg shop, there is a surplus of stock. Now, what I'm guessing is happening here is either early in the morning or really late at night, bots are offloading their loot into these shops and just maximising their profit by selling it all back to the shop, and that results in there being just a really high amount in the shop. So as you can see, I have an example of this in the clip here with adamant plate skirts. Went into the shop and there was plenty in there, and I price checked them, and he was selling them for 1k less than what he was buying them back for in other worlds.
So you do the math. You can sit here and buy all these plate skirts and keep price checking them as you buy 10 or 5 to make sure the margin's still good. You can bank them and you can keep running back, bank, repeat the process. You can buy as many as you like. Then you can just hop to an empty world and resell them for up to 1k each. As you can see on the screen, it says that the margin was 1k at first. This is time consuming, obviously, because you need to run back and forward to the bank and you need to make sure you don't buy too many as to take the profit margin away too much, but it's something definitely worth doing. If you go into a shop and see they've got a ridiculous amount of something in there and it's selling for lower than what people buy it for on the GE, then you know you're going to make a profit on it. You know there's a good margin, especially with things like adamant plate legs and myth plate bodies and the stuff that I've been flipping, because the shop bought price is higher than the GE price anyway, so you can just sell it back to the shop for more profit. It's just something else you can do on top of your flipping, just to add a little bit more profit in there, you know, get that bond a little bit faster.
Well, so I had my teleports, I had my fire spell, good, happy days, all looking up. I decided that I was probably going to start questing now. As I was waiting for stuff to buy and sell in the GE, I didn't really know where else to go with it, so I thought, let me just knock some quests out. So I literally just spent 5 minutes going through the OSRS wiki and looking at all the requirements and the items needed for the quest, and I just bought all of them in the GE. It cost me like under 10k, I'm pretty sure. So it just allowed me to take all these out of my inventory in one go, and then boom, done, simple. I can just go and do the quest one after the other and knock them out real quick. Because I hate questing. If I haven't said that already, I fucking hate questing with a passion. So in order, actually I don't know if this is in order, I think this is in order. So I did Chef Assistant, Doric's Quest, Goblin Diplomacy, Ernest the Chicken, and the Knight's Sword in total. So that was 6 quests I've done, which has brought me up to 14 quest points, and also serves as some good prerequisites to get out of the way, because I'm going to need them for quests later on.
Listen, man. Check this out, son.
And this is what we're looking like. This is the final stats after all that questing. Hill Giants, I got 193 bones, so we're going to be getting prey up as well. So this is what we're ending on, boys. Bank's looking healthy. Next episode, we should make the bond. I mean, we better fucking make the bond, I swear to God.
Go on and